Cause I'm Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse. Swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers. Bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I spill Berg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street. Like Braille, the way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Told me no better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but you stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Detroit Lions and the Houston Texans on Sunday Night Primetime. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Now an opening has the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Right to the air to open this one up. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is caught, finding Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And the Texans are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
The 41-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
Let's go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. This one intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And he'll be taken down. That is about the craziest situation you'll ever see. Huge gain on the play, but still not enough for the 1st down. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Lions 1st down.
and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
The ball go. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Texans' 8-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A run up the middle. It's Gibbs. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And he is close to the pileup, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a 1st down. It's 1st and goal. Gibbs is in for a Lions touchdown.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much there. Maybe a yard. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 15. 1st down for Houston.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
That ties the game.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. All even on the scoreboard. More from Houston coming up in a moment. So from the 37, here's 2nd and a yard. They'll stick with him again. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
He'll look to throw. Open man is Horton. It's caught. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a handoff running right. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Brian Branch in on the tackle. From the 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Brian Branch in on the tackle. 3rd down and 3. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. That's his 1st reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw, and he gets that one complete to Collins. And he will get into the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Along the sideline, Williams pulls it in.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
He'll drop to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up get back in the huddle and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That's caught. Outside. It's complete. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. First down, Detroit.
And the Lions, first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Lions.
The toss to the right. Here comes Gibbs. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. 2 minutes to go here. Till halftime. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. 2nd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll find the rookie from UCLA. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 7. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Here's Gibbs. The ball comes out. And they will get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here.
And he will score! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece. The score as this one's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's his 1st reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Back to the air one more time. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. shot here, deep middle. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive.
And he's in. Touchdown, Lions. His 4th TD grab of the season. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
To return, it's McCaffrey. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The gun, he'll throw out to his right. He's going to dial up another deep ball, and they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Now timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And this one is caught, but the momentum, that'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield. The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. The Lions call their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Texans will cut the lead down to 4.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Just going to run it here up the middle. Room to run past midfield. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. He's got 19 on the year. Here's Bates for the extra point. And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead.
17.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. They'll stay on the ground. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
33-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up
From the 33, here's 2nd and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is it.
That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Lions first down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one out wide to Gibbs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. From the 41, here's 2nd and 9. They'll run with Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
That one incomplete. Humphrey outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This officially a 58-yard attempt.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9.
At the 36-yard line.
Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 19 in the air. It's good for a Texans first down. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
That's caught by McCaffrey. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down for Houston.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw. This one's going to be taken in by Collins. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 31, here is 2nd down and 7. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw here is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And the Texans are looking at a 1st and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2. He's got it at the 3. And he will score. Game on. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Houston. Now a big spot here for the Texans as they'll try for 2.
Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Check smash. Check smash. Hey, check. Let's go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. 1st down, Detroit.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
A run here with Gibbs. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. He'll drop to throw. That is caught by the tight end, Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now a deep ball here for Collins.
Well, they pretty much need a touchdown on this possession, and I think if I'm the defensive coordinator, the fine line you have to find, Mike, is I know I don't want to give up a deep shot, but I also don't want to just play prevent defense and give up too much underneath. So just continue to find that balance, make them go the long way, and just bleed this clock.
And he will score again. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. His big night continues. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. This is caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again. But this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2. A return now from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Now, faking the give. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
And we got a big 3rd down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
That's caught. Outside. It's complete. Down the sideline. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 71 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now flags fly. Looked like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. Awful time to get a penalty. Now 1st and 15. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw. That's The fourth time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock. So they're going to take over now at their own 34-yard line. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Lost once on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, sack.
They'll drop to throw. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
Here we go.
Here's 1st and 10. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson, for our entire team.